Hello, beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your reading. Today we're going to look into this month's energies. I'm going to jump into your coffee cup right away and see what's happening in there. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm so happy you're with me today. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. It's a free way to support as well. Hit the bell so you never miss a video. I have here, I already see the head of the peacock right there. And I think I saw an ostrich as well. Where did I see the ostrich? Right here. You're dealing with a lot of birds, basically. These are not really talkative birds. However, they have a lot of pride. One of them can be really like all about beauty, outer view, the way they see things, or the way they are being seen and observed. The other one, ostrich, can be the one that is kind of like a bully, okay? It's like a giant, basically, a giant bird, and can run really fast, and I think they can fight as well. They tend to fight. So you might be dealing with these two people. One of them is outside of your comfort zone. The other one, the peacock, is right in your face. So what happens with that is the first week you're dealing with a peacock, but the thing is the peacock has a bright energy, so it can be a white peacock. It's like a kind of a special breed as well. The thing is, this one is opening like the tail and showing off, and because maybe there is a race that the race is actually about being seen. And this one wants to maybe steal the scene here, okay? Either way, though, I see that you're wearing a cloak and you're wearing a hat. You have feathers on your hat. There's a heart shape that you're pointing out, meaning maybe you have something stronger in your hand to show, okay? So this can be something about something that... you have something to show. You have the cape, you have an expertise, and the other one may only have like a boastful ego, okay? They might just have raw confidence. That's why I feel even if you're feeling intimidated, you have an upper hand, and there's a person right here listening to both of you. Feel like you're going to be the one that is going to be taken seriously. That's why you don't need to worry. And there's also a volcano here. I feel like they're not going to have the courage to walk into the volcano. You do have it. You're going to step into it. This can be applicable to anything. I don't really give it examples here, but I'm going to give this time. If this is about a relationship, and maybe you are the one who's carrying everything on your back and the other person is just showing off, seems like maybe you have the courage to get out of it. You have the courage to take the first action. If this is about maybe a presentation at work, this can be someone who's trying to look like they know something, but you are the one who can actually take over the situation. You're the one who has the knowledge to run the show. Seems like here they're not going to be taken so seriously, so you don't need to worry about it, even if you have a glimpse of it. I see a person here with a large cloak, and they might hide some bags under the cloak. This can be someone with money. For some of you, I feel like this can be like an aunt. I felt feminine energy here, coming with gifts, bearing gifts, or leaving some things to some of you. And do we have any letter of her name? I don't see one. I see letter C, maybe V, C. And it seems like here, this person is coming with a beautiful crowd, or there is like the first week I told you that the peacock shows up. The second week you are actually taking over the scene. The third week the aunt actually coming forward. And then the fourth week there's a crowd following her. So some of you might be having like a family party and such. And if you're wondering, how am I going to afford that? How am I going to make this happen? There is someone who maybe has a long reach. The bags under her cloak or her dress doesn't have to be specifically money. It can be also connections, okay? And another example come to me, maybe this person knows someone a medical professional. The crowd can be like a hospital or something. And if you need a referral, this can be the person who's going to give you that. It's not really like only parties and fun. I feel like for some of you, this can be the referral that you need, but you need to reach out to this rich aunt. Ant or aunt. Ant is the animal pronunciation as far as I know. So let me know if you know anything further about that too. What happens here is, I said like a rich aunt, but it doesn't have to be yours, okay? It can be also someone who is very charitable, someone who's ready to help others. That's why they take their pride on this one, okay? Another thing I see here, within the 4th week, we see the tail of a whale, but there's a cluster of like a cloud right there. Tail can be representative of someone wealthy, someone abundant and resourceful, but they are hidden behind a cloud. Cloud can represent a lot of thoughts, a lot of analyzing a situation, because cloud is like in the air and you're an air sign and you tend to do that, overanalyze something. And the whale is for sure someone who has wealth that can help you. Another thing here is, this can be someone, if you're looking for a partner, this can be someone who has stability, because whales, they have, when it comes to their partnerships, they have alignment, they have communication, and they form like a really loving and supportive family, and even the surroundings, the community they form. So I feel like this can be someone like right there, like hiding, but it's not really they're physically hiding. I feel like they're behind the clouds in your mind. Like you need to get behind those cloudy thoughts or over analyzing something. Okay, I see there's a masculine figure with a man, maybe with like a flat head, and it doesn't really have much of a thought in his head. He might be pointing this person out to you. I said like not in a bad intention, negative intention. I feel like this person is someone who's straightforward, okay? They don't really overanalyze anything. That's why it helps them see the connection better that you might form with this one, okay? And that's why they're like pointing out, why don't you try that one? Why don't you try that option? That's why they're just straightforward. I feel like that's like a benefit for them and to you as well, because you're over analytic, so you might miss the details, you might miss the connections because you're analyzing. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. I see a map of a country, kind of like here. I also see someone hidden wearing a cloak, they have antlers. This can be, kind of reminds me of animal, like a forest spirits. There are 2 desires. One of them is coming faster, the one that you're not really paying attention to. The other one has some time. The forest spirit, I told you here, you can see the eyes and the antlers right there. This can be, something like out of the ordinary, maybe watching over you. It's in your heart space though. I feel like you're feeling the connection. Maybe you're having a dream about this person or this situation. Another thing, if this is like a mysterious person you keep having dreams about, maybe you don't know much about them, this can be a connection that is going to start forming, okay? They might be sending you some telepathic messages. Another thing here is, when you dream about someone, it's not always means they're thinking of you or you're connecting with you. It means that what are those things this person has as like creativity, communication skills, adventurous spirit, those things your soul wants to embody those as well, okay? These are examples that I'm giving. Maybe you're dreaming someone really wealthy, very good with money. Maybe those are the things your soul wants to incorporate. That's why it keeps reminding you, there's a person like that. Go analyze them, see what they're doing. Okay? You have double shields around you. So this month, probably you don't want to let any new or old idea to come in. That's why you're building double shields. But we have here kind of like a grumpy person right there with a lighter complexion. I don't think a lighter energy though, bright energy. I think lighter complexion is the key word here. And this person is breaking one of the walls, but I feel like here this can come out of frustration as well. You might feel frustrated because of this person, and maybe then you're gonna decide, you know what, I'll show you how it's done type of energy I see within the third week here. This is going to help you break one of the walls and expand, and maybe even like let me exemplify. Maybe this is your boss being her like really forceful, being really not good, and you're deciding, you know what, I'm gonna start looking for another job. I'll show you how it's done. And this can then the dreams of the person with the antlers showing up here. Okay, so maybe that's gonna give you guidance how to get out of that space. This was an example. It can be any kinds of relationship happens in your life. The man, though, is a lighter complexion with a square head. So, you know, you interpret that however it applies to you. Let's get to your tarot now. What are we going to do with the tarot? We're going to look at your energy where you are. We're going to look at your love, money, career in a superficial level. We're going to do deep dive with a separate video. And then we're going to do outcome, general outcome. Seems like I told you, you have double shields, double defense here. Yes, you have double defense right here. The fence is surrounding you, meaning you're wounded warrior. You're tired now. You're sick of the repetition of the cycle, maybe even. It seems like you are looking for a break, and I felt that it's going to come through someone with a square head, and there's someone with a square head right next to you. This can be someone who's looking like a friend, but maybe doing some backstabbing action. That's why you're going to be like, enough is enough. I don't want this anymore type of energy. Like you're going to decide, you know what, get out of my fences, get out of my backyard. Or it can be not really someone physically, no, but also someone, their decisions are affecting you, okay? Another one we have is the love. There's some of you are manifesting new love. We have the scarab here. Scarab beetle is a rebirth, guys. It's a creature of rebirth, and there's a new beginning for sure. But this is not like Ace of Cups kind of love. This is Ace of Pentacles. What does that mean? It means that this is something that is coming to last for a long time. This is something that is not going to be lovey-dovey, which can get lovey-dovey, but it is going to be something that if you have a list of the things you want out of a relationship, out of love, friendship, maybe partnership, all kinds of relationship we're looking at here, this is going to have stability. This is going to have structure. This is going to have ground rules. This is not going to be like, oh, we love each other, we hang out, we have a lot of fun type of energy. It's not going to be that. The fun is going to follow after you lay out the foundational rules here. So if you want a relationship or a friendship or support in your life, start to make a list of it, because the universe is going to hit the check marks, okay? Just don't write there like, I want to have adventure, fun. I want to have artistic expression together, creative activity. No, put there trust, compassion, responsibility, okay? Like those kind of spiritual growth together, like those things that you would like to really fulfill, that will fulfill your spirit, okay? We have here, this is where you're financially, seems like some of you are under a lot of burden, but this followed too. But there is a new adventure coming forward. You might be paying a lot of stuff at once. That's like the Ten of Pentacles energy to me. Or you might have a lot of weight on your shoulders. This is also intended Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, guys. I would like to note that. That's why I feel like maybe if you are Moon, maybe you're emotionally getting affected from financial situations are becoming a real emotional burden on your back, okay? Another thing here, it is actually going to help you open your wings and explore a new thing. And if you're thinking about, okay, all the burden is on my back, I'm carrying the whole world, this is going to open up a small window for you to explore another idea of making money, okay, or a career, or a way of getting rid of the debt, okay? So it's happening for a reason. Do not see things from like despair, the window of despair. Try to look at through the window of hope, because that hope is going to help you see the ships on the horizon, the new opportunities. This is general overall outcome. The star is wish fulfillment. This is your true north star. So it seems like some things might be coming into your life because they're leading you towards a long-term stability, that you're planting the seeds of that stability right now. Star is your life purpose, your true, true direction, what you should be doing with your life, okay? That will bring you pleasure for a lifetime. We have a coffin here. So generally, like I said, a relationship, something is coming to an end, and you have a person here maybe violating your boundary. The coffin can be about telling them no more. I don't want you in this space anymore. And this can be a little bit harsh awakening, like a death card, a great change, a fast, quick change on suddenly happening. That's why maybe it can also shock everyone when you decide, you know what, I don't need this person anymore. It can be a shocking thing. That's why coffin shows up. But it seems like overall, it's not going to be like, it's not that of a bad deal as it seems, okay? When it comes to relationship, we have a message. Some of you, when you make your list, you're probably going to get a message in the mail, email, or post office, or maybe a text message. Check out your inboxes. Someone is going to reach out. And I feel with the elegance of this scene, this can be a really elegant person, really want to connect with you. What do we have here when it comes to money? A house. Okay. When it comes to 10 of Wands, this burden can be due to a house or the people in the house, or a family situation might be actually weighing on your back. Maybe because by yourself, you're all good and fine when it comes to money. But if you are supporting a family, they might be the one really weighing on you. From house to community, and I feel like that's exactly what's going to help you. Maybe this is actually leading you towards opening the doors for asking for help from a higher community and power, and so you can really get support. Another thing here, maybe the community can help you manage your money, increase your wealth, okay? The star comes with a mature woman. So the star is Aquarius. Your wishes will be fulfilled. Your true north may be through guidance of a mature woman. Advice of a mature woman. We have judication here. This can even be a person that you are going to go through maybe a legal situation. Okay, you're in front of a judge. I feel like they might help you with getting the good verdict that is going to be really good for you. Okay, stars wish fulfillment. So this is going to end up in a positive way. We have here a cup of tea. Patience and reassessment is going to be necessary during this time, rather than rushing things and making fast decisions without seeing the outcomes. Give it some time. The outcome will reveal itself. Be community. Look at, like, I have some keywords on my wall as well. My eye kept catching community, the word, and it's just, this comes the third time. Cooperation and sweetness. So this, you guys really need to enter yourself into a community. It can be even like coming together with your siblings and like getting support from them if you can, or this can be soul families that will be supporting you in your journey, okay? One we have here is rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. I feel like this is your loyalty to yourself and to your dreams. Even if you feel like you're under a lot of burden, there's a new adventure waiting for you, and you need to just really stay on track, okay? Moth, mystery, concealment, illusion. This can be about that person who is hiding things from you, and you're going to become aware of those things, but you might not see the situation. You might only feel it through your intuition. You might not really see how they're actually hurting you. That's why maybe you don't need to see the evidence. Your intuition, your guidance is going to be enough for you to make a decision to end the cycle. What's your affirmations here? We have, I choose to believe that everyone is always helpful. Therefore, wherever I go in life, people are there to help me. I am safe and secure in my world. This is also really approval there, that I told you, like, you might have someone you need to pay attention to. But also, this doesn't mean that you're all by yourself and you're not protected. The community tells me that you are supported. spiritually, physically, there is a support mechanism behind you. And instead of feeling alone, you need to start recognizing that this timeline, okay? All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.